Alrighty. Now it should no longer be stretched. Yeah. Look normal now. I'm sorry that you guys had me all cattywampus for a minute there. So what happens when you stream on the wrong computer? Alrighty. Oh, fuck, it's hot out here. Right in the sun, right in the smoke. Howdy. What? I appreciate it more. Alright, and now we go back to Stream Manager. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ribs are almost done. I think by now, after all that, as long as I put it close to the fire, even if it's not done, it'll get done. The cast iron's gonna stay hot for like another 30 minutes after I take it out of the fire. So it'll keep cooking. But what we do need to do is prep the pan that the cake's gonna go into. And the cake is gonna be a much more consistent time. So you know what? I'm actually gonna start working on that. Should be okay to take the ribs out of the fire now. I'm gonna put them right here so that they still get some heat, but it's probably gonna be alright. Alright. And take this. Or I need to throw some oil, rum, and butter in there. A little bit of rum. A little bit of olive oil, because it's the only oil I got. And I might honestly skip on the butter, because I don't want the butter to burn. Now we're going to turn that onto the fire until it gets somewhat hot. And then as soon as it does get somewhat hot, batter and lid, and it goes straight into the fire. Hooey. Again, keeping the fire cold because otherwise it doesn't bake right. It's fucking hot. I'm gonna need water. In fact, while we're waiting for that, there is something I can do. instead of water. See what I look like. Yeah, we'll make this our workspace for it. Okay, man, I look country. Oh, my image froze. But what I do have, I could use some content. Homemade sweet tea. Cold brewed all night, just needs some sugar. Meh. Meh. I can eyeball about a cup and a half. There. That's enough sugar. Stir for about a minute. Count it out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Needs more sugar. Let's do 30 seconds this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh yeah, I can see how much sweeter it is. Now that's sweet tea. A little more. We're Americans. We like our tea sweet. Perfect. Gotta throw these in the sink. Landed. Gonna get myself a nice glass of that. Oh, I think I hear the oil starting to spitter spatter. That should mean it's about time. Ah, that's good. Exactly what you need on a hot day. This will be fine on the ground. Oil spattering. Get my gloves on for this next one. Now we gotta take this out of the fire. Make a spot for it in the fire. Ooh, hot. And prepare 2 good logs to. Oh, we gotta douse this a little bit. Too hot. We pound this down some. Yeah. Because this, the cake, can catch on fire if it's not cooking at the right temp. Gotta make sure we prepare for that. Yeah, we'll use this tiny log. All right. Scrape as much as we can into the pot. But this does need to go into the fire now. Have fun in there. I think we'll put the beans over here now. I'm not gonna fully trap it, but there you go. That's how you bake in a fire. Let me see if I can get a good shot of the cake so you guys can watch it cook. Yeah. See it down there? The edges are gonna burn, and that's a known problem that we're just gonna live with, the burning edges. But the fire should be cold enough, and that reminds me, I gotta set the timer. Whew. For 40 minutes. Because it's gonna cook a little bit hotter and a little bit more burnt. If you make this recipe in the oven, you gotta do it for 50 to an hour, but it's gonna cook faster in the fire. We accept burnt edges as a consequence of it being in a fire. So we're just gonna deal with it being a little too hot. Deal? And there is something we can prep while we're waiting for that to bake, but I kind of want to watch it bake for a little bit. I do gotta throw a log over here. I'll throw this tiny one on right here because you do need to get the heat coming from above and below for it to technically bake. Yeah, and that far log is starting to catch on fire now, so you guys probably have a crotch shot of me right now. Let me see if I can check that. Yeah, my head's completely cut out. Hello. Oh, look at that. The cake's rising even. That's beautiful. Oh, get out of here. Here in a minute, I'm not going to fix the camera because here in a minute we're going to be setting up the glaze because that's like the key part of a rum cake is that you make a glaze that's meant to go like under the bottom and seep into the cake. Shit. Oh, that's going inside my house. And while I'm over here, I guess I will tilt you up. I'll give you a shot of the cake again. Um, Once I go inside and make the glaze. Oh, I see the edges crisping up. That's real nice. That's real nice. I'm taking a picture of that, actually. Fuck. I can't see well enough to see if that came out. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Last week when I tested the recipe, the whole cake caught on fire by now, so fast improvement. My phone's getting too hot to be out here for much longer. This is going to be the limiting factor this stream is how hot can my technology stand being in 90-degree weather. Or how much battery life I have on my battery, on my phone. Ooh, it's reached the lid. I'm so proud of that cake. How much longer does it have? I think I've should have been about 10 minutes by now, right? Yeah, just about. 7. Though honestly, it's probably going to be done once there's about an inch of char on all the edges. Oh, this log's catching on fire now. That's now that both of them have caught on fire, now I'm going to get a little bit worried because now the fire might get too hot. You know, if I had an oven, I should be baking this at 350. My target was to get the fire down to an eyeballed 250 because I knew I was going to be throwing logs on it. But with a hot day, it might dry out to way too hot. I got some paperwork to take in. Tastes a little off, but I think it's because I used cane sugar instead of regular sugar. But I kind of like the gritty, semi-bitter taste of a cane sugar. I only put cane sugar in because I put cane sugar in the rum cake. You know, because it's closer to tradition. I know it's a Caribbean food, not an American one, but it's something I know how to make in a fire, so that's what we did. Oh, it's getting lightly toasted over there. I like that. Ooh, eyes. Worst about cooking with fire. It's the smoke. If I close my eyes, it can't hurt me, right? That's wrong. It could still get in the tear ducts, but we're gonna pretend. I do know if you get the fire hot enough, the flames go up instead of out. But that's not a choice right now. Alright, gonna get the beans closer to the heat. Take my phone inside before it overheats. Oh, I think it already did. Yep. Can't use my phone until it cools down. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. No one forget it's there. When it comes out, I'm gonna need to set the timer for 25 minutes. I get the camera inside too. Oh, I need to take some heat off the fire because cake is starting to burn. Yeah. We'll give it about 10 more minutes after that. Let's work on the next step though. Yep. Whew. Alrighty. What do we got? What are we looking at? Looking right at the table. Perfect. Because what we need to do is take that frying pan and put all of the ingredients for the glaze inside of it, which is going to be margarine. I'll just throw the rest of my butter in there. Half cup cane sugar, half cup brown sugar, quarter cup of rum. Okay. Okay. Let's skip the heavy cream, I think. But how much rum? Quarter cup. Where'd I put? Quarter cup. Half cup, half cup, half cup. So, I'm just gonna take the rest of this, throw it in there, because I use it for literally nothing else. This cinnamon honey sugar, or butter, and then a half cup of, that's a third, this is a half. Not dry, so we're gonna eyeball this. Or freehand this, I should say. That. And let me break up this brown sugar so I can actually pour it. And it doesn't need to be perfect because, you know, it's a glaze. All right. How much milk was supposed to go in this? None. Vanilla extract, heavy cream. Yeah, I got heavy cream. Might as well use the heavy cream. I'm going to add a little extra rum because I'm an alcoholic. Yep. And then the vanilla extract. And then we're going to actually take the cake out of the fire because it's cast iron. We'll keep cooking after I take it out. And it needs to cool for 15 minutes after that. So, you know, we got time. Fuck, just burned the fuck out of myself. Cool. Yep, nope, that ain't happening. I have actual gloves for that. Somewhere. Doubling up. And where are pot holders? Nope, nope. Yep. All right. Fingers burnt, but I'm still cooking. Yep. Is this still hot? No, I'm taking this off all the way. I'm also going to take this a little bit over. Actually, yeah, you are also going to go off all the way. Shibadoo. What am I looking at? Okay. Yeah. So, get ready for about 20 minutes of me cooking. Oh shit. Forgot about my phone in the fridge. Which is going to stay off. And inside in the shade. Whew. Alrighty. It's never a good day without a few new burns, right? And we're gonna cook this down into nice caramel. By the time it has, it'll be just about time to finish prepping the cake. Ooh, hatata. Okay, let's see what our cake looks like. Damage on this motherfucker. Yeah. This is how burnt it got when we were inside working on the other thing. Woo! It's actually not bad. That's passable. As long as, yeah, it's a little squishy. The center is going to be fine. Wood was too dry, too hot. The glaze is just about ready to go on. So what we need to do is, first of all, make sure that this is not stuck to the pan. I'm going to get a toothpick. I want to check the center. It's cooked all the way through. It's just very fluffy. And yes, now the holes are going in on purpose because I'm about to take that glaze and throw it on top. Oh yeah, sugar's burning. Gotta do it now. With the hand I already burnt. And in a little bit, that'll perfect. Pan still needs to cool down. Whew. But the cake is done, pretty much. And I'm getting way too hot. Let's see. This pan about the right size for that. Yep. So here in a minute, this will go onto that. As soon as this isn't too hot. Still too hot. Well, actually, you guys can watch me struggle to put this actual heat-resistant glove on. Which I typically don't like using because the second it gets hot, it bakes your hand. But baked is better than burnt. Yep. Can I hold this now? For significantly longer. It's not perfect. There. Gotta wait. Gotta wait for this hand to actually cool down now. Can I hold this part? Oh, that part's cool. What the hell? Oh, no, it's not. No. It didn't come all out together. It's a shame. You can see the flop. We'll pretend it's okay. That's gonna be a bitch to clean. But all of this is nice and fluffy. It's all of that that's gross. All right. It was supposed to be a cake, a rum cake. Should be still alcoholic. No, it's cake. Mm. It tastes delicious for how it looks, but that was actually the last thing I was making, so I'm about to go. Thank you for turning up right at the end of stream, Brian God. But I got dishes to do now. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you, man. Bye bye.